This video is to help you with number 6 on CR Helper number 24. It says arrange the numbers 9.14, 9.4, 9.41, 9.041 in order from least to greatest. What I like to do when I'm trying to compare decimals is I like to use a place value chart to help me. Now mind you, my place value chart only has 2 rows, so I need to make 4 rows because I have 4 numbers I'm comparing. So I'm going to arrange these numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and include them in my place value chart so I can better look at them. So 9 and 14 hundredths. 9 in the ones place, a 1 in the tens place, and a 4 in the hundredths place. So as I look at this place value chart, I say, what could I add here in the thousands place without changing the value? Oh, I could add a 0 in the thousands place. So then I go to my next number, 9 and 4 tenths. I put 9 in the ones place, a 4 in the tens place, and then I say, oh, I don't have anything in the hundredths or the thousands place. Oh, I could easily add zeros to the hundredths and thousands and not change the value. 9 and 4 tenths is the exact same number as 9 and 400 thousandths. Then my next number, 9.41. 9 and 41 hundredths. Again, I can add a 0 in the thousands place, and 9 and 41 hundredths is the same as 9 and 410 thousandths. Same number, just written slightly differently. And so here, my last number I have is 9.014, 9 and 14 thousandths. Probably should have told you what I was doing. The reason I like to use a place value chart is because when we're comparing decimals, what we really want is we want to make sure if one of the decimals goes all the way out to the thousands place, we rewrite each of our other decimals all the way out to the thousands place. It just makes it easier to compare them. Now in the ones place, they all match. So then we move to the tens place. And you have to decide, we're going from greatest to least. So I'm looking for the biggest number here. Well, this first one doesn't have a shot. That's got a 1 in the tens place. The last one doesn't have a shot. That has a 0 in the tens place. So these both have 4s in the tens place. So I'm like, okay, so far they're the same value. 9 in the ones place, 4 in the tens place. So then I move out to the hundredths place to decide which of these is the greater number. Well, this one's got a 1 in the hundredths place. That one's got a 0 in the hundredths place. So 9.41 is definitely greater than 9.40. That would be like $9.40. This would be like $9.41. So I know my greatest decimal here is 9.41. All right, good. So I'm done with that one. So then I start comparing the others to decide, okay, what comes next, greatest to least. So again, ones place, they all match. In the tens place, now I'm out to the tens place, I'm like, oh, well, this is as a 4 in the tens place. 4 is bigger than 1. 4 is bigger than 0. Oh, good. 9.4 must be the next value. You just compare your place values. It's easy to tell then which has the greater value. And if we look at, I like to think of things as money. So this would be like $9.40. Well, $9.40 is definitely more than $9.14 and definitely more than $9.01. $9.40 or 9.4 would be the next decimal. If we're going greatest to least. So now we only have 2 decimals to compare. So again, we're like, okay, great. In the ones place, they match. I better hop over to the tens place. Well, in the tens place, this has a 1, that has a 0. All right, this is definitely the greater value because 1 is greater than 0. So my next decimal will be 9.14. And again, if I think about it in terms of money, $9.14, definitely more than $9.01, even if there's a little something extra tacked on the end. That's about $9.01. So I'm like, oh, what's the smallest value? 9.014. I hope that helped. Sometimes students start thinking because there's more quote-unquote numbers in this one, that would be bigger. But you got to remember, you can always add zeros at the end of your decimals so that they have the same number of digits in them. All right, hopefully that helps. So let's find the answer. 9 and 41 hundredths. Nope, not that one. 9 and 41 hundredths, 9 and 4 tenths, 9 and 14 hundredths, 9 and 14 thousandths. It looks like on the CR helper, C is the correct answer for number 6. I hope that helped, and you can always draw in your own place value chart when you're comparing decimals if necessary.